Well, greetings and welcome back to Blade Lovers, Blade fans. This is OG Blade Reviews with you once again. And we've got a special unboxing and kind of review slash overview today of 3 knives sent to me from Mikel Willumsen from Denmark, Copenhagen. 3 different knives, all of recent design and introduction. We've got the Red E with the Tanto blade out of 14C. We've got the 440C 07 Tanto, so we've got a larger and a smaller Tanto, and the Demon Barber, or Damon Barber, however you like to pronounce that. They list it as Demon Barber, even though the label says Damon, and I think that's just a spelling and pronunciation thing. Anyway, what we're going to do is, since we got 3 knives here, and I would like to show them all to you at once, that we will unbox them, do a overall length and a weight, just to give you an idea of what we're working with here. Why don't we start with the largest of the group, which is the 07. Now, the 07 I did reviews on a couple of years ago of a drop point. And I don't have those knives any longer. They went back. But what you get after you take the plastic off, you get a T8 Torx driver here. Interesting. Not everybody gives you those. We get a bag with a patch. Nice rubbery Willumsen Copenhagen patch. And here's the knife. And it is a bar lock, which you can thumb out. And that's got a pretty wicked looking blade on it. And since, once again, I'm black on black, somebody complained about that, but must be a photographer. I find that blasting your eyes with a white background or a light color background doesn't always show you the knife. So we've got my hands as contrast here. Wire clip fits on both sides. The usual arrangement where we've got a single screw and these grooves here that the clip fits into. So it is reversible for lefties, and it is ambidextrous because of the bar lock for lefties. So here you have Willumsen's branding. We have 440C, and by the way, these knives are, there's the end tag. These are made in PRC, which we also know as China. So you may or may not cotton to that, but that is up to you, and you don't need to buy anything and you don't need to like anything. What can I tell you? But got knives being made all over the world, folks. Full size handle, jimping on the back side of the blade there, double thumb studs, and we'll just check something out here. Yeah, I can flip it out. Like most bar locks, it doesn't have a real crisp detent, but it's decent. Swings right out on bearings. The lockup, yeah, the lockup's on a pin. I'm going to show you another one in a bit that locks up on the thumb studs, interestingly enough. And we do have weight relieving on the inside. I'm not going to bother shining the flashlight in there. Take my word for it. It is there. And I did say we'd do an overall length. So overall length of this knife is almost 8.5. It's like a 8.4 inch knife with a blade 3.5 inches and a cutting edge slightly less than that. Feels good in the hand. And, 440C used to be a premium steel. However, the composition of 440 hasn't changed since it was a premium steel. So in my mind, It's because newer things come out. I know we're not driving Model Ts, we're driving super trucks and whatnot, but I get it. We're well beyond 440C, but 440C, you know, it's still decent. Keep an edge on it, know how to sharpen, and stropping these knives will certainly give them some assistance, shall we say. I said I would get overall length and a weight, so here's the weight on the 07. 5 ounces and call it 5.15. I won't put these up on the screen, so you will have to remember the weights, folks. Is it a little heavy? Possibly. Are there lighter knives? Yeah, possibly. Hidden steel frame on this guy, and G10 handles with a frag pattern. That is the 07. Next up is kind of its little brother. There's one called the Red E, as in ready. And let's see, does it have any kind of a mark over the barcode there? This one's in gold and black. Let's see what that looks like. I left this one in the pouch. So, you know, you get these little, I don't think you're going to keep them in here, but, you know, if you drop your knives in a drawer, having a bag like that may keep them from getting kind of munged up. So here we have a back flipper and thumb stud opener, and it's got this kind of anodized or cerakoted perhaps gold. I had one other last time with a gold finish, and this one's got a carbon fiber handle, and it does appear to be a solid carbon fiber. I could be wrong. It's got kind of that look of the Taiwan-made Spyderco's, but it's smooth. It doesn't have that texture to it like those knives. This is a very comfortable little knife. Once you use the finger choil, or even if you don't, you've got a spot here for the index finger. You've got at least 2 other fingers, and then the pinky can kind of hang on the end there, or it can go around back. And this one works very well also in Pical position, point down, edge out in this case. Liner lock, hidden liner, nested liner, and nicely centered. Flippers, pretty snappy. Thumb studs, pretty snappy. Release is good, one hand, no problem. He does give you, in case you don't like that, I wonder if he did it on this one. He gives extra clips. Yeah, he did. Okay. So in along with the Torx wrench here is a plain black clip. So you can swap that out for a plain black one, and therefore you won't have a billboard riding on the outside of your pants. 14C on this one. Overall length, much shorter than the 07. Coming in about 6 3/4, with a blade only around 2 3/4, with a cutting edge like 2.35, something like that. Again, I won't be putting those up on the screen, but this just gives you a general idea. Got a good run of jimping there on the back. I mean, ergonomically, this is a sweet little knife. And these are coming in at fairly budget levels. I will give you the links. I'm sure they're well under 100. If I'm wrong on that, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure that is accurate. There's your branding. Got Sam Vic 14C, Red E, and Willumsen on the other side. Not too large, not too bad. Light little knife. I did say I would weigh them all, didn't I? So weight-wise, I'll get them all back on screen in a moment. We've got on this one 3.85 ounces, so well under 4, as it should be for a knife that's way under 3 inches in blade length. I think so far, like that one a bit better. This is sort of replicated by a lot of knives that are already out there. Of course, every brand is unique. And here we have the Demon Barber. What are we going to get here? Again, same stuff inside. No extra clip with that one. And there it is. Got a blue wire clip, switchable. Got this pommel kind of screw with a big surround. Same thing on the pivot side. And it's a thumb stud very close to the handle. And it is also a back flipper. So we'll try the back flipper first. And that works for me. Pretty amazing. And there you have that barber's blade. Looks like a straight razor. Got a long handle like a straight razor too. And holds very well. I got a whole lot of handle. And when I choke up, and just a little itty bit of blade. However, you can hold it back here. Definitely going to be a good point worker. And it is hollow ground. These others are flat ground. This has, if you can see it, that nice hollow, which makes these all exceedingly, not all of them, this one at least, exceedingly sharp. Yeah. Oh, that's smooth. That cuts. That baby cuts. If I get a moment, I will test the sharpness of the others, but let's get a length on this guy. Overall length 7 inches and 3 inches on the blade. That's easy. Weight-wise, we've got only 3.4 ounces, we'll call that, on the Demon Barber. How's the thumb stud work? Wow, that's tough because you can't get the right angle on it. You've got to push almost straight forward, which isn't cool. Ideally, you want to get in behind the thumb stud there, but there's absolutely no room. And this does lock up, as I was saying. We had one that locked up on the thumb studs. This is the one. Oh, there we go. Had it out of frame. Can I back up a little bit more? Might help, huh? All right, good. So yeah, this is an interesting little knife. You might like it. I mean, we've got some file-like jimping here that really grips your thumb, really. No slide there at all. I mean, you can't move it if you wanted to. That's kind of a good thing. And then if you use the choil, you can lay your thumb right on that swale there because it's perfectly designed to do exactly that. Once again, we've got the carbon fiber. Pretty sure now that this is the laminate on both of these. It's got kind of that three-dimensional glow. So we're going to say, obviously for the money, and let's see if I can get you some prices real quick and pause this while we put them all out there. So here you go. This is Atlantic knife. And that is the non-tanto version, the drop point version of the Red E. That's going for $74.84. Interesting price. There's the Demon Barber, $75. And there's some of the other pricings. And there's the Chibs, which I've had. That's a real nice knife, by the way, the Chibs. Don't have a price on the big boy there, the 07, but I'm sure it's probably in the same price range, $75 or so. Now, these may not be budget prices in your book, and I understand that, but there's so many discounts offered. If you see them on White Mountain, you have my 10% discount code OG-Blade or Old Sword. And there are other discount codes that might even get you more. I know Smoky Mountain often has discount codes and specials. So consider taking 7, 8, 9, 10 bucks off that price, and drops a little bit. Is it competitive with, say, Sencut or Civivi? Or Civivi's going up in price. That's why they got Sencut. But you know, some of the other budget brands, I mean, you're going to be 40, 50 bucks. So these are a little bit high in my book with regards to that. They are unique. They are designs by Mikel Willumsen, who is a custom knife designer. And he's going to put some crazy stuff out there sometime. He's got a very popular knife with Kansept. It's a button lock. The name escapes me at the moment. But let's do a quick size compare. Let's see. I'm all over the place. You're right. How's the edge on the 07? Not as good as the Demon Barber. Actually, I noticed that taking it out of the box. There's no bite to the blade, and even for a smooth edge, it could be sharper. Now, little guy here, the Red E, that is got a nice edge on it. So I would say out of all of them, this is the one that's a little challenged edgewise. Well, let me know what you think of these knives from Willumsen, Copenhagen, custom maker Mikel Willumsen. And thank you, Mikel, for sending these my way. I do appreciate the opportunity to give you guys an overview and review to an extent of these three. Well, be well, take care, and don't forget to give this vid a like and subscribe by clicking this symbol right now over here. Take care.